Hey y'all, it's your boy CJ. I'm here to do another video, and I want to talk to my ladies tonight. Ladies. If you old, no, sorry, if you young, or you old, or you in the middle, this video is for you. Or if you know somebody old, or somebody in the middle, or somebody young, it could help them. And I want to tell you to position yourself to get married. If you want to get married, position yourself and just feel. I'm gonna tell you what to do. Don't put yourself in a position to be used by no man. Don't put your position to be used by no man. Don't become a number for that man that you think that is is yours or you want to be yours. You meet him and he have no plan of getting married. Don't be with him. Definitely don't sleep with him because when you sleep with him, it's going to create another problem for you. Because it's a thing that when a man sleep with a woman, it's always end up she had been conquered by this man, and then she become a number. Um, I met a I had a friend one time who was going with this married man, and I asked her, I say, why you mess around with that man and he married? She said, "Oh, I like him, CJ." Like, okay. I'm like, but he's married. I say, what about him you like? Oh, I like to go to the shop. I like shopping. He spend money on me and he do all this, do all that. And he a real nice guy. I say, okay. I say, but there's other guys out there who are not married that you should be trying to get together with. I say, you need to get away from him. She said, "Oh, She said, "Oh, I like him. I like him a whole lot." I say, "But he's married." I say. Then she said, "The only thing I don't like about him being is that he had a massive heart attack." I say, "What about that?" She say, "I just don't want to be in the bed with him, making love to him, and something happened to him." I say, "Well, there's a chance." I say, this way he really need to be home with his wife at and let her watch over him. And because he had to send it with you, that was it could happen. And so time passed, and the next time I saw her, I asked her, I said, "How's everything going?" She said, "Oh, not good." I said, "What happened?" She said, uh, "My boyfriend died." I said, "He died?" She said, "Yeah." I say, "What happened to him?" She said, "We was in bed making love, and he died on top of me." And she said that that's what I was afraid of to happen. It happened. So the police came over. They called the police. Police came over. Then the police asked her, "Does she know his wife and where he lived at?" She said yes. So they had to go over and get his wife, bring the wife over to her apartment to to identify her husband, which he was cheating on her with this woman. And a lot of stuff passed. I mean, don't get caught up into that situation. Don't get caught up into that thing, thinking that because he's good, but he's married. So position yourself to get married, and then when you find the right man to get, or when the right man find you to get married, then you gotta open. It's open for him to get to you, for you guys to get married. The one. Never tell a man that who you just met about a man you used to go with. Never tell a man about your past relationship. Never, because he only gonna hold that against you. He's not gonna tell you that if he's not gonna tell you anything that gonna keep you from sleeping with him, but he's gonna tell you all the things to make you sleep with him. But soon as you tell him that you had this boyfriend and that boyfriend and that boyfriend, he gonna know already that you've been with a lot of with a quite a with a quite a few men, and he's not gonna want to. He definitely gonna want to marry you. So the let you tell him about you, the better it will be for you and him. And always keep yourself clear or anything that will harm you or make him harm you or anything that going to keep you guys from getting married. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do because men is very men are very deceitful. Men are just like a roaring lion running around seeing it who he can sleep with and have kids by different women. And at the same time, he don't want to be a family person. He don't want to be a family man. He want to be a playboy or a man with a lot of kids, and that ain't what you want. You don't want that. It could happen, but it's not what you should want. You should want something better than that. And you position yourself. There's a lot of good men out there. You just got to position yourself for one to approach you and want to be with you. Now you already know that when a man approach you, you already know what he want from you already. I ain't got to tell you what he want. You already know what he want already, and that'll be enough to let you know that you are in charge of the situation before you get in bed with him. Then once you get in bed with him, things changes. Then he began to have control over you because that's what happened to a lot of women. Get in bed with a man and all of a sudden things change just because he do things this way or that way. And but you know what I'm talking about. I ain't got to tell you what I'm talking about. You already know what I'm talking about. Then he conquered you, then you in trouble. And he gonna move on to the next. He gonna move on to the next one and leave you behind. Now you got to clean yourself and get his spirit out of you to get ready for the next one that you want to get married to. Someone that who want a family, someone who want to be with you. That's what you're gonna. That's what you're gonna. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Always keep yourself clear and clean because like I said in one of my other videos, the more men you sleep with, all those men become your husband. Not because you might not have paper on them, but because you slept with them. Because in the Bible days, people didn't get married with paper. People got married just from sleeping with each other. When a man slept with a woman, when a man got to know a woman, that become her husband. They didn't have no judges or lawyers or you do no ceremony or you promise to do all that kind of stuff. No, they didn't do that. When they got together and he got to know her, then that became his wife. But and it's the same thing now. But you need to realize that you had been put in a situation that could really make things not good for you, and you get older, and you still don't have no husband, and don't worry about the people on the internet or people worry about on YouTube talking about. or you get a certain age, you too old, or you not this, you not that. No, that is no. That's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. That's what the young buck think. They think that way because they're looking for something that they can mistreat, call out of their name, call them all kind of bad name, and do all the stuff with them that she don't want to do, but because she have fallen for him, she allow him to do whatever he want to do to her. But yet there, it's not. He have no plans of marrying her. But when you got a husband, that's a whole different situation. Now the Bible teaches us that marriage is honor among all men. You understand what I'm saying? Marriage is honor among all men. So put yourself in that bracket and not to be put into to a bracket where oh the he don't buy the whole cow, but he getting the milk, but he not buying the whole cow. So it's old people used to say, why buy the cow when you can get the milk free? Well, don't be no freebie. Don't let no man come to you and tweet talk you and talk to you doing all the stuff that he want just to get you in bed. Cause once he get you in bed, game changes. Not all of them, but 99% of them are that way. You can always find a good man. You position yourself. You wear a certain kind of clothes. You look a certain kind of way because a man know already what he looking at. He can see you in a lot of different clothes, big clothes, not tight clothes, but big clothes, sweatpants, and all that kind of stuff. He already know what you look like already when you put on something tight. He already know already without you showing him. But when you wear a certain kind of clothes, you're gonna grow what you want to grow. I mean, you wear all these short pants and tight pants. Yes, men going to look at you, but then that's the kind of man that you're gonna grow. The game banger or the uh, so-called lover boys and all that kind of stuff because this is what they do. So you got to keep yourself at all time looking nice, and you'll find that man that you want, or that man will approach you, and he'll sooner at some point he'll want to get married to you, but don't go running in bed sleeping with him to think that you're going to win him over because that ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So, and all the men that you meet, it's not weak men. They always say that the good men always finish last. No, just because he good, that don't mean that he weak. Just because he good, that don't mean that he weak. That means that he found somebody that he want to be with, and so he giving her a lot of room. I mean, but like I say, all the bad guys get the good women and mess over them. And then when she come to want to find it, when she get tired of that, she'll want a good man, and it'd be almost not too late, but it should be way out the game, and she don't know how to treat a good man when she find one. So don't be like those women, because you're gonna have the women all the time. Just keep yourself in position because the Bible tells us that fornication will not go to heaven. This man with this woman that I was telling you about, he died with this woman. He had committed a sin with this woman already, and he committed a sin with her, and he being married already, and then he committed a sin with her, and he died. there's a chance that there's a chance, I don't know, but there's a good chance that he didn't make it to heaven. There's a good chance that he going to hell because he got caught in sin. And it's double jeopardy because he was married and he died with another woman in another woman's bed. That's a bad situation to be in. And so, like I told her, I say, now since he died with you and you didn't go, you got to change your life around to make sure that the same thing happened to him doesn't happen to you. So do the right thing from this point. Whether she did it, I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a while, but just just make sure that you don't fall into that situation because it's a bad situation to be in. A bad situation to be in. The Lord is too good. God is too good to you for you to settle for anything out of desperation. Never be desperate, never be anxious for anything, but plan all your stuff because, like I say, you are the woman. You already know what he want, and when he get it, most likely he gone, most likely. But if you do what it take, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna always be around, and let him know what you stand for. Let him know what you what you all about, and then that would mold him to know that you ain't on uh, glass of milk that don't come with a price. I let him, I don't care who he is, you got to make sure that he understand that. And once you do that, then you could end up with a real nice husband because a man doesn't like a woman who sleep with a lot of men. I don't care what he tell you, oh, I forgive you and we can work things out. Most likely, I'm not going to say that it can't happen because all things are possible, but most likely, in many cases, a man never get back with a woman that have slept with another man while she with him. It's hard. I don't know how women do it, but know how men does it. So don't put yourself in that situation. Keep yourself clean at all times and stay in prayer. And because Lord is not going to send you nobody, the Lord will put you in a position to meet somebody, and you have to choose to be with that person or choose not to be with that person. It's up to you which way you take it, because the Lord is not going to send you nobody. So people, oh, the Lord sent me. No, Lord ain't sent you that because if that doesn't work, if that doesn't work, then you're gonna point the finger to the Lord. Oh, the Lord sent me that. No, the Lord ain't send you that. He'll put you in a position to meet that, but you got to be able to know whether that person right for you or not. If it's not for you, get away from it. And the best way you can get away from it before do not sleep with him because it's gonna be harder for you to get away from that person once you done slept with that person over and over, then all of a sudden now you come to a situation where you lock down and think you got a man that really you really don't have now, but that's what could happen to you. So pray, ask the Lord to put you in a position to meet someone or someone to meet you, and then take it from there. You'll know, but just don't sleep with him too quick and too fast. Just don't do it. Whether you old, young, medium, young, or middle age, don't do it. It's best for you not to do it. Well, that's it for this video. I talk about another one later.